All right, Dmvdrakes here, back with Black Aces 27th place deck profile in the Ultimate Cup. Let's go.
Yeah. All right, I played in yesterday's Ultimate Cup. I played Yellow Hybrid. It was a pretty good deck. Had a lot of good matchups going into that tournament. And I think it's a really strong deck that's very underrated. So let's get started with the eggs first. We have the 4 Upamons and 1 Coralmon. Basic, draw a card, you have 3 or less security, -1 if you have 3 or less security, to the DP of a Digimon. It's this one does come up a lot, especially because a lot of decks are pretty aggro now, so these trigger pretty consistently for me, unless people can kind of dance around that 4 or 5 security range. Going into the rookies, we have our 4 Patamon, 2 Salamon, 2 Pillamon, and 1 Cutemon. The Patamon is mostly for your DP reduction combos as you do with the deck, and it's a pretty essential rookie. You always want to Digivolve in the back if you can. The Salamon is the other choice Digimon I'd like to have in the back in case I need to, move out with a Upamon under it, for example, swing, get a recovery, something like that. So I don't like to have it at a high number, but it's pretty good. And then we have the Floodgates. Pillamon stops playing from effects. Cutemon stops Digivolve reduction. These really only shut out, from what I face, Bloomlord, and it shuts it down pretty hard because they can't go wide, and when you're comboing with the other removal pieces, it just completely halts the deck more than you would think. So really strong rookie lineup right there. So for the level 4s, we have our 4 Rapidmon, 4 Zephyr, and 4 Kaze. Obviously, we have the hybrid duo Zephyr and Kaze. And then Rapidmon. Rapidmon's really good going into a lot of matchups because you can kind of play chicken, just throwing out Tamers or maybe rookies to here and there until they move out, and then you can roll up and punish them with Rapidmon just like you were doing in BT8. Really, and against like the Bloomlord matchup, and even Gallantmon, it was really good to just be able to shut down their moves, or their moves just coming out of raising and reducing DP, swinging over cards. So yeah, and then hybrid duo. Not much to really say there. You're playing a hybrid deck. For the level 5s, we are playing the 3 Rise Greymon, 3 Rise X Antibody, and the 1 Jet Sylphie. Jet Sylphie obviously at 1, so you got to play her at 1. Get the recovery, reduce Digivolve in case you Digivolve over a hybrid with a Tamer under. So not much to say there. Rise Greymon, Digivolve, play a yellow Tamer for free. You're playing a lot of yellow Tamers, so getting especially those 4-cost ones out. So on-play effects don't activate, but since most of them don't have on-play effects, it comes in really clutch. And then you have the Rise X Antibody, who essentially does the same thing, plays a red or yellow Tamer, but on-play effects do go off with him. And also, if you Digivolve over a Rise or have X Antibody in the stack, he does DP minus to 2,000 to a Digimon for each red or yellow Tamer you have on the board. So he can act like another Mega in a sense. He gets 1,000 for each Tamer you have on board too. He's a really strong card. And then last but not least, we got the Megas. Running the 2 Shine, 3 Venus. Starting with the Shine. Shine is still a really solid deck. It's a hybrid deck, so you're playing a lot of Tamers, so you'll be able to punish your opponent for going wide on the board. The game is slow enough in the Ultimate Cup format to where you can really just you can really punish a wide board or just kill a boss card with them if you have enough Tamers out. So And he also combos well with the Rise X Antibody too, so very nice card. Venusmon was the superstar of that tournament for me, going into a lot of matchups like Gallantmon, Bloomlord, being able to shut down effects with Venusmon in her when digivolving, give everything minus security attack, and then she floodgates any when digivolving and when attacking effects. So she can anything that has a security attack modifier, she pretty much shuts down. Very, very, very good card going into this format. And then we have the Tamers. Run 4 TK, 4 Tai and Kari, 2 TK and Kari, 2 Cody. Starting with TK, he's still one of the best consistency pieces, and really I would be like, majority of the time I would mulligan so I can at least draw into him, open with him, because if you started with the game, he was pretty much like guaranteed 3 memory on your turn every turn, and you get a piece of your hand. Tai and Kari is because either you're going to be more aggressive than your opponent, or they're going to start hitting you, and you get a memory for either one of you having 3 or less, both giving you 2. Really nice. And then they also make your opponent's security Digimon weaker. So I thought this was like the best Tamer going into this tournament. TK and Kari is pretty good. It's a little more situational. You need to have less security than your opponent, so you get a lot of memory going in if your opponent starts hitting you a little bit more, and then you can retaliate and kind of facilitate the memory or the security on your opponent's end. And then Cody, really good card, combos with your Rapidmon a lot, because if you have TK out, you have Cody out, you're guaranteed 4 memory once you move out of raising, and then Rapidmon comes out and does its thing, DP minus, and you can swing over things.
Rapid goes rapid?
Yeah, rapid goes burr. So yeah, very, very strong card. And then also, if you have a 2-color yellow Digimon that attacks, you suspend him -2 something. So rapid or Rise X Antibody can punish something for being out. So very good card. And last but not least, we have the options over here. We're running the 2 yellow memory boost, 1 Sunrise Buster, 2 Lonke. Yellow memory boost is mostly for the memory combos and consistency. Sunrise, it's also at 1. It's Sunrise. You got to play it. It's so you can get your Tamers out and remove something off the board. And then you have Lonke because so it's another form of removal. And if you're at 3 security, you get to get rid of 2 things instead of 1. So very good card overall. And yeah, that's the deck.
All right, questions. What was your toughest matchup, you feel?
Toughest matchup? So my only losses were to Blue Flare and Security Control.
Say that record again.
7-2. My only losses were to Blue Flare, Security Control. Blue Flare did not feel that bad to me. It just was a matter of me drawing the right pieces at the right time, which I did not. Security Control was just like punching a sponge, so I would say that was a harder matchup, and I couldn't really run through security as fast as him, really it was just, me just running into a bunch of Holy Wave, Hell Scythe, bring back Magna Angemon. So
security being security.
Security Control being Security Control. They use Mirai so they can use those purple-yellow options.
All right, MVP really of the deck.
MVP? Easily Rapidmon.
Okay.
Easily Rapidmon.
Not your Venus?
Venus is kind of tied, okay, but because she shut down a lot of cards, but Rapidmon just coming out and doing rapid things.
So Rapid MVP.
Yeah, Rapid's kind of the MVP for me.
All right, guys, that's the deck profile. Make sure you catch out the Dmvdrakes on YouTube, Twitter, everything, and we'll catch you in the next one. Look at the map.